Hey, what's up guys? I'm sorry to be, so down in the vlogs most of the time, but there's something important that I wanted to talk about because I feel I just didn't really get any kind of closure. Coming out of last year into the new year, I, set a lot of goals for myself, and I told myself I never really wanted to be, as low as I was previously, as depressed, and I said I wanted to focus on positive things and put my mind elsewhere and just strive to be better and appreciate people and like for once try to be like happy for real, genuine happiness, and just not like momentary happiness. And I just felt in the good spirit this year coming, because it just gave me like hope, like for a new chapter or something or whatever. So growing up, my first high school that I went to, I started school when I was like 8. There's this lady, she owned the school. It was less like a school and more like, home. There was only like 32 of us, in school. And it was like family. And I don't want to get too much into detail about anything really. But, she was so instrumental to my life and me growing up like as a child. In those early stages, it's very easy to be misled and misdirected, and she was there through the very important stages in my life to help shape me and my character. And she was so special to me because because she believed in me a lot, and she was never afraid to voice that out. She would be like, oh Ama, like I trust that you be good, I trust that your grades are fine, I trust like she never really like doubted me for a second, and it made me like just want to be better. Like I wouldn't want to like miss an event or assembly or something, just because like I didn't want to make her feel like I wasn't living up to like myself, and I was always trying to be better, and like I was trying to keep my grades on top, so she would always like see me, because if I flopped, then I would feel as though I have let her down. And I was doing really well, and it was such a close circle and a great family because everyone knew each other and stuff. I loved her so much, because eventually like I left that high school to another high school, and at some point I wasn't doing so good, not because I couldn't, but because I was just slacking, and I chose to have more fun opposed to like put my heads down in my books. And when I went back to like see her, I felt uncomfortable about telling her about how I was doing at my new school, because I thought she'd be disappointed. So when she asked me, oh, I know you're doing well, I know like you're on top and everything and you're behaving yourself, it was almost the complete opposite of what was going on. But I was like, yeah, I'm doing well, I really am, thank you. And she was so happy just to hear that. She was like, I know that you'll go far and you really do great things. And from the few people that are still family to me from there, I'm just grateful that I had the opportunity to meet this lady at that point in my life. So this year I thought it would be a year of me giving thanks to everyone and anyone. I just want to be thankful for life and be grateful, because I've seen how people come and go, and I've seen how a lot of people can be underappreciated in the world. And I think it's very important to say thank you. I think it's very important to appreciate someone when they do something for you, and it's not something I do like a lot. There's so many people that I think about on a daily, and I just wonder what they're doing, how they're doing, if they're better. I remember like about their family situation, if they're okay, if they're doing well, but I never really say anything. I think it's just interesting for us to kind of watch people from a distance, and there's a lot of people I care about that I just watch from a distance, and I never really say anything, but I am present and I'm listening. I've been listening, and it makes me feel like a horrible person to an extent, because why deprive someone of a thank you? Like, it's free. It's just what I thought about, and I don't give that enough. There's people I want to call, and just the minute I pick up the phone I put it back down and I say no, I'm not gonna do it, because it's just the stress of having to go through. It's a really awkward place to be. So I thought about calling her, and you know, telling her thank you for everything. Thank you for her believing in me, because just because she believed in me so much, it was always at the back of my mind that I had to do better. I had to be good and I had to be successful, because I wanted to go back to her and say, look how far I've come, like look what I've done. You know, like you just want some kind of approval, you know, it's like something you would want from a parent, to go to your mom or your dad and tell them, you know, that you've come far, and they can see that, you know. And for me, there's not that many people in my life that I can go to and say, look how far I've come or how much I've changed, because I know people change, you know, and stuff, but you know, I've changed a lot. And there's, you know, there's versions of me, I would say versions, because I think like we evolve and stuff. There's versions of me that I, you know, sometimes miss more, you know, that was like, you know, more honest and better to people, and more involved and not so distant and away, and you know, just like cold to people. I just wanted so much to do good, so I could go, you know, to her and be like, look how far we've come from where we started, you know. The school I went to, honestly, it was horrible. It was horrible, you know, like it was just horrible. Like I had this chore in the morning to sweep around the compound and everything. I was the youngest in the whole school, and it was hard, you know. They would be like in second period and I just finished sweeping, and then I would have to go take a cold shower because there was no hot water. And there were people that she had told to take care of me in school, to help me out, because I was just a spoiled brat. You know, I needed help, you know, taking care of myself and my clothes and, you know, all that stuff. And I had people that really brought me up in that sense and didn't leave me alone, and really helped me out a lot. And to this day, I will just never forget, you know, what it was for me. So I'm thinking, you know, I want to say thank you. I want to show her how much she means to me, how much I appreciate her and stuff like that. Like whenever I used to see her during the years, like after I left school, I would always go up to her, and you know, I was so happy. This woman was so important to me in my life. She was a figure for me, like she represented hope for me. That's just how important it was. Then that day I was just like, you know what, maybe it's too late. It's late. I'll just wake up, you know, tomorrow, and I'll tell it to her tomorrow. And I thought that, you know, I could just, you know, the next day just be like, oh, thank you. But I was kind of nervous because, you know, sometimes I just feel people think I'm like weird sometimes when I just come out of the blue and I start talking about things that are so like sensitive. But I don't think it's weird to tell someone thank you, you know, like, and how much you appreciate them. But I was just thinking, okay, let's just wait till tomorrow. So the next day, like, you know, my brother calls me and he's, you know, he sounds off. I'm like, what's wrong? You know, what happened? He's like, have you heard? I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, that, you know, that she passed. And immediately I just felt so sick, like in my belly, because out of the randomest of days, the one day, you know, I thought about telling her thank you. It was so random, like, I don't know, that I just missed that opportunity. And, you know, the next day she was gone, and I couldn't really believe. I was like, you can't be talking about the person. I just wanted to tell her thank you, you know, for everything. And he said, well, you know, she's gone. And I was just like in shock. And I just texted my friend. I was like, do you know she's passed? And they were like, yeah, they heard. You know, people I went to school with. And I was just like, is no one feeling what I'm feeling? Or is it just me? Am I too emotional? You know? It's like, she passed, did you know? I just missed the opportunity to say thank you. And it makes me feel like such a horrible person. You know, you don't really ever know what someone's going through, like, in their life. I just thought, you know, who? Why, you know? After everything she's done for me, I was just never able to show appreciation until it was too late, you know? Why did I have to wait so long? It's just all I could think about. I thought, why did I have to wait so long to say thank you? And it just really hit me rock hard in the chest. It's really just, you know, move my perspective on things and on people. Recently I was like in a fight with my best friend, and you know, she means the world to me, and I was just being like, you know, a little bitch about it because, you know, I just wanted more attention from her, but I didn't get that as much. And you know, I was just like really angry at her and stuff. But you know, eventually I just thought about it. I said, why am I just being such, like, you know, like, come on, we can get over this. It's nonsense. There's no reason for me to be angry about this. And you know, I just let, you know, my love for her kind of just overcome and cancel out any other thing that was just trying to take hold, you know, in place of our relationship. And it was very important for me to do that, because once I did that, then, you know, everything I ever really felt and all the anger kind of just evaporated. It's almost like it was just unreal, you know, always looking for something to pick on. But you know, if you just choose love over anything else, it will just cancel everything else out of the equation. And I don't really know how to end this video and stuff, and I didn't want it to be too long. I'm sorry, but I just think it's really important to say thank you to people and appreciate people, because you don't know. That's okay, because you don't know how well it can affect someone's life. Like, look at me, you know, she appreciated me, and because of that, that helped me with confidence when I was low. That helped me in times when I was down. That helped me think about hope, and that helped me a lot, because I felt, you know, I had some, like a mother figure, you know, just out there, you know, that would always care about me genuinely, not need anything from me, not want anything from me, but for me to succeed. And you know, to me, that's so important. You know, that's so important. People that don't pick out your flaws all the time, you know, just people that just see the good in you. I don't see any good in always trying to pick out someone's flaws. You know, it's like everyone has flaws, so why are you always trying to, like, I just felt, you know, I needed some kind of closure. I'm not gonna be at the funeral, which I would love to be at. I made like a Facebook post just maybe to get some kind of connection or feeling, but I just don't know what to do. It's like, you know, we have to move on in our lives, you know, every day, no matter what happens. We just have to like keep moving on. When someone's so close to your heart, you know, just is gone, I think that just leaves a mark. It's hard to really just, because, you know, I don't know, man. I just want to take a break, you know. I just want to leave school and get my head together, you know. Like, what, you know, like, what does it mean for you to be like strong, and for you to, like, you know, be sane? Like, is it the same thing? Because, you know, it's like you have to be strong and go through things and, you know, move on, but at what point do you like take a break? I just hope that we, you know, as people can just be more open and honest to people, and just be nicer to people, and just be thankful, you know. Be thankful to parents, be thankful to people that take care of you, thankful to friends, thankful to people that put, you know, a lot of things in front for you. And I'm so grateful for the life that I live, that I have beautiful friends that I can go to and call my family. I'm so thankful for that, because if I didn't have that, I don't know if I would ever have been in this position in my life. I'm so thankful for B. B's like the one person that if I didn't have being in my life, man, I don't even want to live. I don't even want to live life, you know. That's just how thankful for B I am. Anyway, I hope this helps someone, you know, be more appreciative and thankful for things, you know, because it's really a limited life, and, you know, it only takes a few things to happen for you to finally wake up, you know, and really see, really appreciate, you know, what it means. That's the video for today, guys, man. Sorry if my mood was crazy today. XXX Tentacion has been vlogging. He just started, and that really uplifted me so much, so much yesterday. So yeah, just head over to his channel, and you know, you can watch his vlog if you're interested. If you're not, it's whatever, man. Like, you know, I really want to talk, and I want to be there for a lot of people, but I'm just not, and something I need to work on. It's something I really need to work on. You know, people that are so important to me are the people that I don't even talk to, you know, that much. You know, they couldn't possibly know what I think if I never told them. Really, just think about it. They couldn't possibly know how I feel if I never said it. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out, you know, and being here. I really do appreciate you know, you guys like a lot. I'll see you guys tomorrow because it's every day, bro. Peace. Oh, come on, I'm not gonna use Jake Paul's outro. Did you really think that I would? No, but it is every day though.